Making 401k contributions is often autopilot investing, which can be a good thing. You're practicing dollar-cost averaging, which means you automatically invest regularly whether stocks are up or down. Because you fund a 401k through payroll deductions, you probably don't even miss the money you invest. But you don't want to go into complete hands-off mode with your 401k plan. Checking in every so often will ensure you choose the best investment options and that you're on track to hit your retirement goals. Here's how to give your 401k a quick checkup in 2021. Even if you have a will, it's essential to check that the beneficiary you've designated for your retirement accounts is still the person who should receive the money when you die. Beneficiary designations supersede wills. That means if the beneficiary listed on your 401k is someone you divorced a decade ago and your will says that your new spouse gets all your assets, your ex-spouse will still get your 401k money. It pays to pay attention. Here are 3 big 401k mistakes to avoid in 2021 if I could do it all again. Retirees investing advice for their younger selves. While the new year is a good time to review your beneficiaries, it's essential that you update this information anytime you experience a major life event, such as marriage, divorce, or the birth of a child. It's tough to predict your retirement needs, particularly if you're in your 20s or 30s. But financial planners generally recommend replacing about 80% of pre-retirement income. Even if your golden years are decades away, use a retirement calculator at least once a year to estimate whether you're on track to reach your goals. As you get closer to retirement, it will be easier to plug in more precise numbers because you'll have a better sense of how long you want to work and when you plan to claim Social Security. If you're falling short, the sooner you can start saving more, the easier it will be to catch up. Make sure you're getting your full company 401k match. Beyond that, look at ways to save more. Even if you can only afford to invest an extra 1% or 2% of your salary. If your 401k plan's investment options are limited, you may want to contribute only the amount you need to get your full match and then invest the rest using an individual retirement account, IRA. In 2021, you're allowed to contribute. You never want to drastically change your risk tolerance in response to short-term stock market fluctuations. But revisiting how much risk you're taking with your 401k once a year is a good strategy. If you're terrified of a stock market crash or you're getting closer to retirement, you'll want to shift some of your holdings from stocks to bonds, even if that means lower returns. Or if you're worried that your money won't grow fast enough, you'd shift more into stocks, even if that means taking more risk. Saving an extra $100 a month in your retirement plan could leave you this much richer. The 110 rule can give you a good estimate of what your allocation should be. Subtract your age from 110 to get your proper stock allocation. So a 30-year-old would aim for 80% stocks and 20% bonds, while a 50-year-old would want 60% stocks and 40% bonds. Review your 401k fees each year to be sure investment costs aren't eating away at your returns. Many plans offer target date funds that automatically rebalance based on your age and planned retirement date. Convenient, yes, but the average expense ratio is 0.51%, meaning that $51 of a $10,000 investment goes toward fees. Many plans also offer passively managed index funds with an expense ratio of 0.1% or less. That may not sound like a huge difference, but if you invest $5,000 per year and get 6% annual returns, lowering your expense ratio from 0.51% to 0.1% would leave you with nearly $30,000 extra at the end of 30 years. The Motley Fool has a disclosure policy. The Motley Fool is a USA Today content partner offering financial news, analysis, and commentary designed to help people take control of their financial lives. Its content is produced independently of USA Today. Offer from the Motley Fool: 10 stocks we like better than Walmart. When investing geniuses David and Tom Gardner have an investing tip, it can pay to listen. After all, the newsletter they have run for over a decade, Motley Fool Stock Advisor, has tripled the market. David and Tom just revealed what they believe are the 10 best stocks for investors to buy right now, and Walmart wasn't one of them. That's right, they think these 10 stocks are even better buys. See the 10 stocks Stock Advisor returns as of the 2nd of January 2020.